The harshest realities of employer-provided health insurance is that when you leave your job or are laid off, you lose your health coverage. And with 4.5 million jobs lost since the recession began, it can happen to anyone.
People are turned down if they're 20 pounds overweight. Bedwetting, ear infections in kids, things that are really common little ailments can get you into trouble when you are trying to buy an underwritten.
At one point, a man whose sign said he had Parkinson's sat down in front of healthcare opponents.
If you're looking for a handout, you're in the wrong end of town. Nothing for free over here. You have to work for everything you get. Good to know.
No, I'll pay for this guy. Here you go. Start a pot. I'll pay for you. I don't want a handout. I tried. No, I'll decide when to give you money. There, there's another one. There you go.
You love a communist.
No, start the pot.
All that can be corrected.
No more handouts. Hold up.
We will bring to the Iraqi people food and medicines and supplies and freedom.
Hypothesis of this handbook that these techniques are in essence methods of inducing regression of the personality. There is an interval, which may be extremely brief, of suspended animation, a kind of psychological shock or paralysis. Experienced interrogators recognize this effect when it appears, and know that at this moment the source is far more open to suggestion, far likelier to comply than he was just before he experienced the shock. The subject should be rudely awakened and immediately blindfolded and handcuffed. When arrested at this time, most subjects experience intense feelings of shock, insecurity, and psychological stress. The idea is to prevent the subject from relaxing and recovering from shock.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
The airburst of 3:01 p.m. was zeroed on Union Station. Heavy damage extends from about 14th Street north to as far south as the one.
Only a small fraction of natural uranium is the U-235 isotope, which will fission in a chain reaction.
Cover windows to protect against the possibility of broken glass, heat, and radioactivity.
There's a bright flash, brighter than the sun, brighter than anything you've ever seen.
Water thrown up by the bomb is falling as mist and rain, and it is radioactive.
But this is America. I don't want a tomato picked by a Mexican. I want it picked by an American, then sliced by a Guatemalan, and served by a Venezuelan in a spa.
Look, honey, it's America!
Finally, we'll be free from the oppressive regime that's ruled our homeland!
Oh, crap! More white people! They just keep flooding across our border! Oh, sure! Come on in! Take our jobs! Eat our corn! See what we care! And you know the second they get here, they just start having kids.
Oh, totally! And you know what's worse? They don't use every part of the buffalo!
That's it! Tonight, after the rain dance, we talk to the chief.
Is there a God who created and controls the universe? From the stars and the planets to you and me. Finding out takes us on a journey through the laws of nature. For there, I think, lies the answer to the age-old mystery of how the universe was made.
I should have known earlier about President Bush, but I gave him some rope. A lot of rope, and then he hung all of us with it. I should have known it when I heard him say, when it comes to evolution, the jury's still out. What jury where? The Scopes trial is over.
We really can't forget that day, that horrific day that we were attacked on our own country, our own turf. And it happened right here, and that's why it's really not appropriate to build a mosque here. It just isn't. It's just insensitive. We're wide open to religious freedom, but not in this spot.
I would like, Americans to understand that whatever extremists did on 9/11 does not represent all of Muslims or all of.
Second death, the lake of fire. Abortionists are murderers. Therefore, abortionists should be executed.
Everybody is right when it comes to the issue of abortion.
What's his name? Clinton, Bill Clinton? He says that she should have sex and that she should have a condom. Who are these responsible people in our government telling this little child that that's the way she should go through life? She's already born. The unborn children don't even stand a chance. They kill them.
Belief is a beautiful armor. It makes for the heaviest sword. Like punching underwater. You never can hit who you're trying for. Some need the exhibition. Some have to know they're trying.